What's up, y'all? It's your boy Tarek Ali. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. I hope that you're being positive. Today, I'm really just getting into a conversation that was kind of sparked from the last video. In my last video, I brought my straight friend Jordy on my channel to just guess some gay slang and answer some random questions, really to just desensitize, gay men and straight men being friends and being together, and to also just have a fun moment, and in that process, a lot of people in the comments, and I just knew this was going to happen, a lot of people in the comments were saying that he wasn't straight because he had painted nails, his hair was in his face, and he was flipping his hair out of his face a lot.
I'm still kind of confused about that one.
And it's simple things like that and simple comments like that where it may just be a joke for 2 seconds, but you would say it on another video and you would say it in person, so it's not really a joke. That's actually what you think, and it's what a lot of people think. So I wanted to do this video to talk about gender expression and how gender expression has nothing to do with sexuality.
I think we should have that conversation.
I do want to go further into this conversation later, but for now, let's just get into it. I hope you enjoy the video. Please thumbs up and like this video. Yeah, all of that. Your nails are painted.
They are painted. They are indeed painted. They're painted black.
Why do you paint them black?
I like the aesthetic.
Do you feel like a lot of people may say that you're gay or think you're gay?
It's already happened.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the time. Even my friends do it to me.
How does that make you feel?
Honestly, it's just annoying. And it's just like, bruh, if y'all really want to go there with me, we can go there. I've had more sex than you with females. So if you want to go there with me, we can do it.
Sir, we don't need to use sex to affirm our sexuality.
I mean, but they're trying me at that point.
I know what you mean.
Like,
I'm just being,
it's like,
I'm
I gotta
just
let
being
you
the devil's
know.
advocate.
It's just like,
Yeah.
now I gotta whip it out on you because you're being stupid.
Pretty much what I mean by this is, I feel like this is one of the reasons that men feel like they have to be hypermasculine, is because, like how he tried to use sex to say, oh, I had sex with this many females, I got these many hoes, you know what I mean? Things like that that just really are super hypermasculine to make people believe that they're actually straight. And men feel like they have to do that, and I'm trying to tell him, you don't need to do that for other people. Like, you can be a virgin and still be straight. Like, there are a lot of virgins in this world that know what they're attracted to. Just because you had a lot of sex does not affirm your sexuality. Because as you can see when you really watch the video, he's not a hypermasculine dude at all. That hypermasculinity came out of a defense mechanism for people to leave him alone. Like, people are always probably constantly criticizing him, his femininity. So what does he do? He objectifies women. He does all of these things to make people believe who he is. He's just trying to be seen, but it's a defense mechanism. It's probably not even who he is really. So I really think we need to take this pressure off of judging women, judging men, judging people by what they do and then saying, this is what you're attracted to because you do this. No. If somebody says they're straight, believe them. It's that simple. If somebody says they're gay, believe them. If somebody gives you reason to think otherwise, ask them. I don't know, ask them on a date, flirt, see if it works out. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Stop this pressure of trying to put people in a label in your box and what you think because of your experiences, girl. Believe people when they tell you something. And no shade, y'all complain all day about toxic masculinity, hyper masculinity, and all that shit. But the moment you get a dude that's not that, y'all want to say he's not straight. Y'all want to say he's gay. Y'all want to say he's that. Like, make up your mind, girl. What do you want? Do you want a man to take care of you and be nice and treat you like a person? Or do you want a man to be hyper masculine, to objectify you and talk about all these girls and bitches he fucking... Like, girl, what do you want? Yeah, but at the same time, it doesn't... So it does bother you. But when you...
It's just annoying when people... Like, when you hear it, like, so many times, you just gotta ignore it. And it's like, y'all are so lame.
When did that start? Like, when did you start? Like, I would describe this as being like a atypical gender expression. Like, if you are a straight cis male in this world, like, usually you avoid things like this because people will assume you're gay, so you avoid that because you don't want people to ever think that you're gay. So when did you feel like comfortable to like paint your nails? Like,
on my birthday.
Did you always want to paint your nails, or like there was just
I wanted to do it for like probably like a month before that.
And you had to think about it for a month.
Well, it's just I just waited. I was just I never went to the store to get nail polish. My Claire had came over and I told her I was like I kind of want to paint my nails, and she came over with the nail polish, and it was on my birthday. And it was great.
Oh, that was your girlfriend, right?
Hmm?
She's mad cool.
She is
for that.
Yeah, no, she's dope for this.
Do you think black men are allowed to be as feminine as other men of different races? Do you feel like the policing of masculinity and expressing how you feel in your gender expression is more policed for black men than it is other men in different races? Or do you think it's the same for all men?
I was going to say, I think it's the same for all men, because as you were asking that question, I was like, what does black have to do with anything?
Really?
Yeah. I was like, what does your skin color have to do with that? Yeah, no, it doesn't matter who you...
I think black men are policed way more in their masculinity. I think black men feel like they have to present themselves as hyper masculine to be a real man. Like, I don't know, like you look at a lot of Hispanic or Latino men, and they're allowed to do way more like feminine things and not be called gay for it. Like they're just having fun or just being like it's a joke. Hey guys, so I'm editing and I just wanted to put in really quick that I don't think that Latino men or other men are actually allowed to be more feminine. I think it's just more common. And I think there's a very big difference between being common and something being allowed. At the end of the day, you're always gonna have people that are gonna say things about it and gonna be judgmental and be bigots. Like at the end of the day, that's a thing. But it's more common to see Latino men getting their nails done or Latino men taking care of their hair, having a lot of conditioner. Like that is the suave of it all. But when a black man does that, or any of those feminine things, if a black man does it, it's seen as feminine and it's usually shamed upon, and it's to say that he's usually gay if he cares that much about his appearance, if he does all of these things that women do. So I just think it's more common in a Latino culture, but I wouldn't say that it's more allowed, because at the end of the day, people are going to be exactly. White men can literally, if we were in a video and I just kissed you and we both laughed and it was a joke, people would be in the comments and saying, they're gay. They would just be like, oh, he kissed them. But if it was a black man...
But no, like, I feel like across, like, if within the black community itself, then yeah, they'll be, like, more harder on one another. But as far as, like, unobjectively across different cultures, I think everyone gets judged the same amount, if any at all.
I would that was a good point. I think depending on what ethnicity or race we come from, we judge a different way. Now, for example, what I mean by that, I think black women would be a little bit more strict on what a man can and cannot do, rather than a Latina woman, non-black woman would be about it. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, I'm getting what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like, in a white woman, if we were to like just hang out a lot and we were really close, and I'm a gay guy and you're a straight guy, we're just good friends. But I think a lot of black women, or black men also, just black people in general, would be like, I don't know, they hanging out a lot. I just feel like being black, there's a lot of affirming that goes on when it comes to gender and identity. Like, if you're a woman, there's a certain way you have to act to be a real woman. And to be like, that's not woman-like, and that's not this. But also with men, especially being a black man, you have to be hyper masculine and super like macho to be a real man.
I mean, like I said, I'm hearing everything you're saying, and I'm just taking it all in. But
were your parents like that with you? Do you feel like they ever like made you?
My mother. So I was raised by my mother. My parents were divorced, and I feel like my dad wanted us to be more masculine, and my mother, she just showered us with love and stuff, and it didn't really matter. But our dad wanted us to be like more macho, you know, play sports, all this jazz. I didn't really do that. Instead, we just played like video games. It was great. Yeah. And because of that, hey, guess who I'm closer with?
Okay, so now I have to ask this question.
Yep.
Would you want your son to be gay or straight?
That. It's not necessarily about me. It's what, like, everyone, I guess, wants their child to come out. I'm not going to say everyone. I'm not going to speak for everyone. But it's like, normally people want what normal people want. So if my son, like, I would imagine that he would come out straight. So that's just the normal thing. However, if he were to come out like homosexual, then that's just, it is what it is, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, what?
That was a bit problematic.
How was it problematic?
I mean, it was just heteronormativity. That it's normal to be straight. I know you did the
It's like
But it's like to expect our kids to come out straight.
That is a hard question. Like, it's a very, like, how do you I'm trying to be, I'm not even trying to be politically correct either.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm trying to give like the actual like answer for that one.
Yeah,
like, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's what I really wanted this to be. I wanted it to be like more of a safe space for you to be able to say exactly what comes to your mind instead of like trying to say some sweet shit. But I think that question is good because it allows a lot of people to hear what they would say and to actually be attentive to how they are either heterosexist, heteronormative, and how that we have these ideas that everyone's straight. But when you ask that question, you can see how you respond because then you see how you think. And you think that, you know, it's normal for a kid to come out straight, but it's not normal for a kid to come out gay. But it's fine if you're gay, but it's not normal.
When I said normal, it's kind of like one of those things that's like, how do you say, like you said, expected almost, but it's like, it doesn't necessarily matter, but it's just, what people, it's just like what people expect.
It's the majority. But it's just like a lot of us come out with two ears. It's the majority that people come out a certain way. And it's the majority in society, so you expect your child to adhere to the majority and to be like everyone else. So you jump to a heteronormative thought. I think the best way to think about it is just, I don't really have wants on my child. I just want my kid to come out healthy, and I want them to come out happy. And I don't know if they'll be straight or gay. I don't know if they're going to be dark skinned or light skinned. It's like one of those things.
But it's like, it doesn't matter whether they come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter, but it's just like...
I think it just allows you to...
That's some critical thinking stuff right there. That was great.
Yeah, I think it allows you to just see your unconscious bias. And things that you don't really think about, actively, but it's in your mind.
I'm going to leave different now. I'm going to leave a changed man.
Hey, that's a personal opinion. You could have honestly disagreed and that would have been fine. You're just very comfortable. You're very confident. I don't think you realize, but there's a lot of things
I definitely don't realize.
There are a lot of things that you do are, and they may be subconscious, but you do a lot of things. Like painting your nails and being a cis straight man is a very confident thing to do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate
and
that.
to not hide it, not, it's...
Oh man, I love doing this. It's fire.
Especially being a black man.
It's fire, bro.
Like, even though I know you don't impose, like, being a black man and having to be more hyper masculine to be a real man on yourself because you don't believe that, and that may not how you see the world, but I just know a lot of black people, like if they see your nails painted, they would see you as weaker, more feminine, more girly, and not a real man. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's a really confident thing to be like that. And you don't treat me differently. Like, you will give me compliments, you will inquire about my queerness and my sexuality because you don't know about it and you want to be a better friend. And you're not afraid of me assuming that you're gay by asking those questions. Like, there's a lot of things that you've asked me. If it was someone else, they probably would have thought you were gay. Like, oh, he's probably curious. Or they would have tried something.
You taught me so much. I appreciate that. Like, bro, I appreciate that so much. Like, that was one of the best, like, takeaways from the class.
Really? Out of the whole Selma class, you enjoyed our conversation?
Like, I mean, other than because Selma boring, but having lab with you, that was...
You were just
genuinely I made a friend.
Interested.
Yeah, because I made a friend. You taught me some stuff. You also, you gave me some tips on how to study, so that was great. Not gonna lie, because I never even, stepped in the library until after, you gave me that idea.
It's just that you had actual, genuine curiosity. Out of not being intrusive, but out of want to just understand me as a person. Mm-hmm. It didn't come out of, what do y'all, it didn't come out of a knowing to be ignorant later. You know what I mean?
Right. I used to be so afraid of, accidentally offending, someone. You know what I mean? And I wanted you to teach me, everything, just so that I would, not accidentally, to be able to have a conversation with someone.
Okie doke, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been Tarek Ali and Jordy, okay? Thank you guys for watching. We hope you took something nice from this video. Please share it. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And see you guys on the next video.
This was dope. I loved it.